Many Nebraskans are deeply troubled by the performance of the state's top elected officials, the governor, the U.S. senators, the U.S. representatives, and the record of the former senator. These leaders hold the highest positions and set the tone for governance, education, and institutions across the entire state. Their decisions frequently influence what other officials at every level end up following, and the results have too often been disappointing and harmful to ordinary citizens. A growing number of residents have raised serious questions about whether these officials are truly acting independently on behalf of Nebraska, or if they appear to be serving larger external agendas that prioritize control and disruption over the well-being of the state. Instead of delivering practical solutions that strengthen communities and the economy, the pattern of choices has consistently produced outcomes that erode trust, damage local prosperity, and create ongoing challenges from Omaha to Scottsbluff and Lincoln to Grand Island. The public health measures during the 2020 COVID-19 period disrupted businesses, families, and daily life in ways many still view as excessive and poorly justified. Later that year, the handling of protests and unrest in major cities deepened divisions and raised further doubts about priorities around safety and unity. The 2020 presidential election process left widespread concerns about transparency and integrity that key officials did little to address. Since 2021, the effects of federal immigration policies have strained state resources and local services, adding to the sense that Nebraska's interests are being sidelined. These repeated shortcomings have turned routine governance into a cycle of negative consequences. Executive actions, Senate votes, and House positions have too frequently failed to protect Nebraska families, schools, and businesses. Instead, they have contributed to declining public confidence and a sense that leadership at the highest levels is not fully aligned with the needs of the people it is supposed to serve. When top officials seem to operate as instruments of broader forces rather than independent advocates for the state, the entire system suffers. Nebraska's leaders carry a heavy responsibility. When their actions consistently fall short and appear to advance agendas that do not benefit the Cornhusker State, the impact ripples downward to every level of government and every community. Many citizens now believe these officials have been placed or supported in positions where their apparent lack of focus on local priorities has allowed problems to multiply rather than be solved. Nebraska has strong, resilient people and tremendous potential. It is time for genuine accountability and a clear shift toward leadership that demonstrates real independence, sound judgment, and an unwavering commitment to putting Nebraska first. Without meaningful change at the top, the pattern of disappointing results and eroding trust is likely to continue, leaving everyday citizens to bear the burden.